Today's video is all about the Coach Dinky bag. Welcome back to returning viewers, and if you're new, hello, welcome to Bag Feels, where I do bag reviews and comparisons that focus on feel, design, practicality, and value. Today I'm going to be showing you my entire Dinky collection. Now, I don't have that many Dinky bags, but I still have a lot to say about them. I do have my absolute favorite ones, and the ones I have to show you today are mostly the special edition Tea Rose Dinky bags. So this is the only Dinky that I have in a regular size. The Dinky bag is characterized by its elongated shape and turn lock closure. The inside has a kiss lock pocket in the back, and then two large compartments. I do like that these side rings for the crossbody strap attachment do fold in so that those aren't sticking up if you don't want them to. They also fold out when you want to attach a crossbody strap. There's a slip pocket on the back, and this one is made in the medium denim material. So this is denim like jeans material. And then there is glove-tanned leather as well on the inside and the sides and the bottom of the bag. And of course, this is the special edition Tea Rose Dinky. Now there is another Tea Rose Dinky that is in a lighter colored denim, and it has a different floral pattern with the tea roses, and it is just magnificent. But I absolutely love how they did the turn lock here with the gold and silver flowers. This bag is just a work of art, and I love it. The crossbody strap on these special edition Dinky bags is this interwoven leather chain strap. It is detachable, but it's not adjustable. It's a fixed length. And at first I thought I got a mistake when I got this little tie on the end on one side of the strap, but I found out after I bought enough Dinky bags that that's just how they do these interwoven straps, with that leather tied off on one side of the strap. I don't usually use chain straps, so I'm currently using this crossbody strap from my burnished amber braided soft tabby, and I think it looks just fabulous with this denim Dinky, and the strap is much more comfortable for me to wear, and I really like the combination of these two. The Dinky comes in a smaller version called the Dinkier. So this bag is the mini version of this bag, and the reason I'm saying it like this is because there's another kind of Dinky that I'll tell you about in just a few minutes. But first we'll look at this Dinkier. It is in the Tea Rose, and this is in the chalk color. And it also comes with that interwoven chain strap. The one that comes with the Dinkier, you can see, is thinner than that strap to the right, which is the one that comes with the regular size Dinky. And the inside is the same with that kiss lock pocket at the back and the two compartments and the back slip pocket as well. And these also do have the 1941 hang tag. This little ladybug charm is something I picked up at the craft store Michael's. And we have the turn lock on front. I have the same Tea Rose Dinkier in the black multicolor. And the reason I say black multicolor is because there are some monochromatic options where everything is black, including the hardware. But this one has the gold hardware, and it's got some burgundy in there with the tea roses. And I just love this little bag. It does not come with the wristlet strap. I just put it on there from a different bag, but these little bags are so great that I had to get just one more, and that's this one. It is a Whipstitch Dinkier with snakeskin, and it's in the Kelly green color. So you have the Kelly green hang tag with a snakeskin pattern on back. This is just another charm I picked up from Michael's, and I love this turn lock here. It's just incredible. Now, I did buy this bag secondhand, and I thought I probably wanted to trim this fringe so that it's flush with the bottom of the bag, because I'm not sure I like it hanging off. But then I thought, well, I don't want to ruin the bag. But then when I started looking at other listings, the fringe on those bags on the same design are much longer, so I believe that this has already been trimmed. It just wasn't disclosed in the listing. So I think I'm going to go ahead and trim that. But let me show you how it looks on the back. Same back slip pocket, and of course the same interior organization with that kiss lock pocket, and you can see the whip stitch detail inside. And now I'm going to show you a bag from the Dinky Originals collection. So this is considered a Dinky Original bag. This is in the size 14, so it's a very small bag. And I actually do a full review of this bag on my channel. It was a collaboration with the Amazon series, The Summer I Turned Pretty, and it did come with this little charm with the crystals in there. And I added one of Coach's mini mushroom charms as well. And then it came with 2 hang tags. One says the Dinky Limited Reedition 1974 and The Summer I Turned Pretty stamped on the other one. So this is the reedition of the 1974 version of the Dinky, where it is longer and shorter than the more recent Dinky style. So there is a larger version of this bag, but I don't have it. I believe that both this Dinky 14 and the regular size in the original style are available on Amazon if you want to check those out. This one came with an interesting chain strap with that C in the center. So you can adjust the length by pulling the C one direction or the other. But if you get the regular size version of this bag, it comes with a leather shoulder strap. And then on the inside of this one, we have one compartment, no kiss lock pocket because this is a different style bag, but there is one slip pocket in the back. And if you get the regular version of this bag, it's going to be a zippered pocket back here. And I almost forgot to include this one because I kind of forget that it's a Dinky bag because it does look quite different. But this is called a Dinky 18 and it's in the washed green color with the quilted Napa leather. And I think it's just such a beautiful bag. It does have quite a gap right there, which makes me hesitate a little to use it because I don't want like chapstick or other small things falling out. But it does have that turn lock. And the inside has a large compartment in back, a smaller slip pocket in front, and then the zippered pocket along the back. This is a very tight pocket and it doesn't come with a zipper pull, so I just put a little charm there that I found from the Michael's craft store because it just struck me as weird that there was no zipper pull there. But that's what the inside looks like. And it comes with a part chain, part leather strap. The chain part attaches to the bag. The leather part does adjust. You can see the grommets there. So this bag is not quite as rectangular as the other Dinkies that I showed you today. You can see it next to the Tea Rose Dinky. And I should also mention that if you get an all leather Dinky, it's going to come with a leather strap. I think that these interwoven chain straps only come with the special edition type Dinkies. So that's something to be aware of if you're shopping for a Dinky bag. Now let's start packing the regular size Dinky and see what all fits. I do have a slim essential wallet in the Crystal Signature Jacquard. I use these Coach wallets the most. I also have the other one in burnished amber. So I'm going to show how that fits in the regular size Dinky. It just fits. I have to be honest, I'm not really a fan of the kiss lock pockets in any of these. Like, I would have preferred for them to just completely leave that out, but it is part of the iconic design that they wanted to include, so that's why it's there. But they just don't seem to fit very much, and they just kind of get in the way in my opinion. So this one, you can fit a few flat things, but if you fit anything bulky in there, you're going to take up this main compartment, so I wouldn't do that. But we'll put the slim essential wallet in. Let's try an EpiPen in the front pocket, and a pill case, and a pack of gum, and I pretty much filled it up. I'm trying to put the lipstick next to the wallet, but it is a pretty tight squeeze. I'm not sure how comfortable I am with that, but let's see if we can close the Dinky bag as it's packed right now. So it seems like the metal post is kind of pointed downwards when I have it packed like that. So I think it's the EpiPen pushing on that. Now it's more straight. So let's do the gum and the pill box. and that does close. You see the top of the bag is now a little bit gathered in. Let's see if we can put a phone back here. Okay, so here is the regular size Dinky, all packed up and ready to go. It does seem similar in size to the Tabby 26 bag. I have one here in the natural grain leather, so I'm just going to show them side by side. There's the Dinky on the left and the Tabby 26 on the right. The Dinky's not quite as long, but they are very similar in size. However, because the Tabby 26 expands, I believe that you'll be able to fit more in the Tabby 26 versus the Dinky. Now let's pack the Dinky 18. I don't think I'm going to be able to get that Slim Essential wallet in there. Okay. Yeah, it does not quite fit. And I do want to say that if you missed out on the release of these crystal wallets, they are still available from the Coach page on Amazon. So let's try a medium corner zip wallet from the Coach outlet in the pink petal color. Okay, so it goes a little bit over the top of the bag. Let's see if it closes. Okay, it closes just fine with that kind of wallet. You're just not really going to get much else in there. I think if I were going to be using this bag, I would try for mini skinny ID case from the Coach outlet. These are great little cases. This is in the candy print, and it just takes up hardly any space at all. So you can still get your other essentials in there without giving up much space. So EpiPen, maybe some tissues, gum, and I don't know if my pill box is going to make it in there, but let's try it. All right, and that does not have a back pocket, so if you want your phone in here too, you're going to have to be a little bit creative with how you pack. Probably just going to get a small wallet, a phone, can't forget the keys, a lipstick. So here's how that looks. It's filling up pretty quickly. For the front, I'll put some Purell wipes because those are pretty flat. I carry these everywhere with me. Okay, so let's close that. Okay, and again, you do have that gap on the side, so you'll want to be careful with putting smaller things in here in case the purse tips, and then you might have some things falling out. Now let's pack a Dinkier, and you may be surprised to find out, but I can actually get a small wallet into these tiny little bags. Again, I wish that kiss lock was not there. It would really help make some extra room in the bag if it weren't, but oh well. Here is a Coach small zip around card case, and it is the smallest Coach wallet that I can find as far as the height. So that does fit, and this is in the chalk color, and that does actually fit in the Dinkier, and you can still close. You wouldn't be able to get much else in, but you could fit a small card wallet, and of course the mini skinny ID does also fit in there, even though it's a little taller than the zip around card case. You can fit the mini skinny ID in here if it kind of slants. And there's one more small wallet that will fit. This is the Coach retail version in the Moonlight color. It's called the Essential Chain card case. I removed the chain, so the chain is no longer. Or there is a Coach outlet version of this called, I believe, the zip card case, which I'll show you in just a minute. And you can close that Dinky with one of these small wallets inside. So that's the Essential Chain card case. Here is the outlet version, the zip card case, I think it's called, and this is in the sage color. Another Michael's charm there. So maybe without a wallet, we could put a lipstick, keys, pill case. I'm struggling here, but I could still get all that in. And I do have, this is an old phone, an iPhone SE, and without this case, it actually does fit into the Dinkier, and the Dinkier will still close. I don't think they're making phones this size anymore. They're usually bigger. So that's the Dinkier. And then the Dinky 14, it's so tiny. You can't fit any of those other wallets that I showed you. Here's that shortest one, and it's just, there's no way that's gonna close. It looks like I could still fit my pill case. Well, no, I can't do that. I have a pack of gum. This is so tiny. You're just not gonna fit much in here. And I did hear that some people use this to organize maybe charger cords in their bags or other small things. Very tiny things, maybe the keys and the lipstick and card in the back. Let's try that. So that'll be about all you can fit in the Dinky 14, but it is awfully cute. And I will say, the reason I didn't pack anything in the kiss lock of the Dinkier is because it's so small. You can basically get like maybe a couple quarters in there or something, or some folded up cash. It's got to be something very flat, but it's really mostly for decoration. Even the folded up cash isn't really wanting to fit in there. It is really tiny. So I'd love to know what you guys think. Which is your favorite Dinky? Did you know they came in all these styles and sizes? Let me know in the comments. I've got lots more videos coming, so feel free to mosey on over to my channel and check them out. Thank you for watching.